If so, hello. How are y'all? Back. Alright, how is everybody? How does it go with everyone? Enough talk. Let's get to it. July 15th. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Or should I show my poem first, too? Sayuri. Gemma. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me, I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. Not even Natsuki? Oh, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Whoa. Stop thinking weird things, idiot.
What the fuck? Whoa, what the fuck?
My dog was just chilling. Okay. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Haha, hey. I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Gemma, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Superior, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayuri hastily bends to pick up the piece she dropped, but being attentive with her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayuri clutches the desk beside to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Ha 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 ha. Let's sit down, Sayuri. Yeah. I grab Sayuri's arm and help her sit at her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with thumbs and the forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in the bottles in all a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Hey, that rhymed. Sometimes a no, okay. Just wanted to check something real quick. My apologies. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Okay, good. It's working now. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally done, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Holy crap. Larry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sorry, always has a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it. No more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Let's do Natsuki. Let's just go down. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. You. Huh? You what? Anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha. glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing. Maybe you'll be good as me someday. That's Somebody tells me not to. He completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? You think so? Yeah, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, hey, can someone so or Fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Ow. I'm here. Hey, what's up? What's up, Ace? How you doing? How you doing, my G? Ah! You're right at your waifu, I guess. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. So I guess that was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away and just letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other. We each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song every time she sang the chorus. My heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to not let her. Lockman W. Yes. What's up, man? How you doing? But, well. This is... okay. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people, probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it in private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt me. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Yes, I have a guilty pleasure. Everyone has guilty pleasures. So that you're afraid of something that you're afraid of if people find out. They'd make fun of you and think less of you. Yeah, no. No. Wow, that really struck right there. Ow. Struck right at the heart chords. The chords of the heart. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. Thank you, Natsuki. Very inspirational. Indeed, yes. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh yes, all hail Natsuki. Oh, Jesus. Alright, Yuri. You shy person, you. Let's see what what you've written today. Well done, Gemma. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. I don't feel like you need to work on your brain like turning a bunch of gears by letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see your mind. It's a very intimate experience, I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have well, here's an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today. Nods timidly in her hands on the poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies. As an unordinary human, I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware of the raccoon well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Enticing beauty of my cutting knife with a symptom. The bread is the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects as much as more of the light of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on a newly satisfied animal. Raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement, a rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that there's a lot more. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. I didn't ask you also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter about what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you have that too. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging. Isn't it? Ah, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it to me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Now it's Monica. Hi again, Jama. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha. I'm gonna count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote? I want to share what you wrote for today. Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. All right, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. Haha. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. Can you talk to me every now and then? And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just getting a little used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright and beautiful, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue, RGB. An endless cacophony. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent granting waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like a chalkboard on a turntable, like a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? Does that say loathe me? Very abstract on your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's hard for me to tell, but what's about though? Sometimes. Have your files open? Yeah, do I go to like the... Do I just have File Explorer open? Or like, do I go to like Doki Doki itself? Game files. Okay. Wait. Do I go to the Steam page and then open up properties from there, or do I go to File Explorer? File Explorer, I think? Okay, well in that case, I could just do that real quick. Steam folder, Steam apps, common. Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, there we go. I have it on the game files, like where it says like characters, DDLC app, game, lib, and all that. Okay, we'll just have that open. Okay, because, it's weird. Sometimes writing what a poem is about, it isn't really a question. The poem can be abstract. Can be a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. That is true. You never know when you might change your mind. Or something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip about even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if anyone can come and sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put together something good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? We're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting in all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up these posters, did you? Well, I did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. That's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. When you circle small, but all y'all are crazy. Huh. We're the only responsible ones for the fate of this club. We start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Then more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire them and to find the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Wait, are you talking to me? If that doesn't and if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes to recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments with that. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around everybody else. Faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want you to choose a poem of yours. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. You're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way, Monica. This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone with a little to feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook and a specific poem she has in her mind. And she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Well, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes and she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice... I said Yuri, not Siri. When it gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into a whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oh shit, she snapped back to reality? And glances all around her as if she was bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone else joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition. Yuri will be real in 20 hours. What do you mean? Everyone joins me afterward. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds her poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next then. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. I think this one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. Why'd you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it when like you're reciting it to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out to the best way. The best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I'd probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice would almost give it a whole new meaning. Maybe it's maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I can reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. Even Jamma liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Well, what does that mean? It came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't but it might be that the other poems wouldn't work as well as with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Jamma. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Jamma lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand in front of the podium. Everyone's staring at me. Ugh. Everyone has their eyes open, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your attitude, less about your abilities, and more about you lack confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. All right then. Well, that leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as they give life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just with my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. The fluoride stare. Oh, they are staring at me. They always... Oh, they never break eye contact. I mean, they are just... I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess if in that case you won't have much to worry about at for the festival. Oh, thank everybody for coming though. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Please. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to recite. Let's try to write the poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As far as for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. And I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? It's okay, Gemma. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's been a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day you're asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I would still walk. Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's beautiful and smart. Jeez. You already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Gemma. You think about me too much sometimes. You would deserve it even if she wanted to. Shitting myself right now. This game is kind of sus. This game is peak. This game is interesting. I haven't seen what everybody has talked about for years about this, but oh well. You would deserve it even if she would wanted to. Sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something like that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of weird that's for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? That is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, foreshadowing. Precious. Essence. Doki Doki. Oh shit. Rainbow. My man. Melody. God damn it. God damn it. Ah, shit. Okay. There we go. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. gonna be so great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part for the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people. Don't say it like I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon Ika. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri? I wave my hand in front of her face. Spacing out again? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody else. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back from everyone else, but the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Mamoruka if she noticed anything about Sayuri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Gemma, what's up? Hey, this may sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much of it, but she seems like a bit of a downcast today. Huh? You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room, Sayuri, who is idly dragging the rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm not. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jamma. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything. So I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members. You know. Maybe I'll try. Talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jamma. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happy ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always been. You're so funny, Jamma. Have you thought maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayuri and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. I sigh and sit down myself. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me down so much? Now it feels like that I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passing, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems today? Before I knew it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poem as I do this, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. Sayuri, obviously. This is your best so far. It's really nice, Gemma. Thanks. Sorry, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course, everything is fine. Maybe. I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Oh, alright. Hey, Gemma. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you were trying to write your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else. Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just a little easier to write when thinking about you. Sayuri? No, Gemma. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping up with her words steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else, this would be so much easier. Sayuri? I glance around the room to make sure no one else notices this. Sayuri. I probably never said this before, but I never understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Gemma. Just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. No, I wanted to talk. Okay. I got a bad feeling about this. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyways. I see where you're going for, but it's just really not my style. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm trying at least. Well, you're emotionally invested in my poems anyway. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyways? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. It's not like that. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's it's not like it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Natsuki elbow connects to my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you after all. I was joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell do I call that a? How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem. Oh fuck. Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in the sunbeams and hold out your hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wondering, and the reasons you're wonderful, and the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach. Okay. But no, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, you know, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write about something, a little nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything about negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic that have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. So go with Yuri. Well done, Gemma. You've definitely improved your writing, of course, these past few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all have felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can really disagree. I was afraid of this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Gemma? Oh, shit. Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe that what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I was kind of afraid I'm disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Weird things for a good minute. That must be terrible, For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me, Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I meant I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach, a marvelous millions of years in the making, where whom of the earth chaotically meets with the surface under a clear blue sky and an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds of an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is where everything can be found. That can only be built. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, as the tide comes, it will quickly lick at your foundations until you give in, or will suddenly wave send you crashing in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still have to build the sand castles, and I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return from earth forevermore. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyways, it was her idea. Knowing her, it was no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She'd probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Henceforth. Hi, Monica. Hi, Gemma. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform for the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Let Monica take a look at my poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. Also, no, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, You've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her in this past year, but since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. About how Sawyer's been feeling a little bit off today, yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, Gemma, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. She's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened? What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells an old lady who wanders the earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that who has ever sought. And here I am, a feather, a lost adrift the sky, a victim to the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist, but when all else has failed me, when all the others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall and I fall and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and a forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. A lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds to me in a hollow voice. I have found every answer of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And a breath, she blows me back, afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Jesus. I feel like learning and looking for answers, all sorts of things that give me life meaning. I'm not too philosophical or anything. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see how you fit. Much thought into it. In a way, it's more paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? One thing I noticed, it seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's some Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I didn't know. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. in your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck does she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Musky, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times not to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Not so much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today. So I didn't want to force it. Ooh. A curious expression from Yuri. Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide on what we'll be doing this weekend. Alright, I know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for yourself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Sorry, will be helping me. Will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but I can also be a leader on my own. Then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focused and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing. I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Jamma. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably be a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you like to handle the baking on your own. Jamma may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, maybe he'd be suited assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Jamma to... What are you saying? It is extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Jamma to decide where he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So, I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said it. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying that, geez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Jamma, you okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case... Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and but Monica said Sayori that said Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. I guess I could help out with your decisions. Let's go with Yuri. I'll probably be most helpful out to Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. I can already tell that you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying, So you'll be helping Yuri then, Jamma. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle baking yourself. I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour, so is that everything we needed to go over? That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Jamma? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. He's anxious and glances everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this, but I don't know really why Jamma picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They really go well with my tea, and nothing I do for the event will compare to that. So I get it. You're kind of surprised though. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but I'm trying to cheer up, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the one surprised. Monica and I are taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, she trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't sound perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say all the time like this. But Sayori always helps everyone smile and feels good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of it. But I'm going to say this. You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone not do their best, but with that, there's nothing more today. So I guess there's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here. Everyone packs up their things. I start to find Monica and Natsuki at the door. Shut. Hey, I turn around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. I should give you my phone number. Yeah, I think that would be the best way. Yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers? Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Riz God. Yeah, we got the Riz. I'm really curious about Sayori. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought it would be, I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer to go into your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it shouldn't matter either way. I just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not as nearly as creative as you are. You underestimate yourself, Jamma. Don't underestimate yourself, Jenna. I think that will be a very productive team. Even even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with a reason than you have chosen for me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all I'm here. That's all I'm here to do. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. It took tremendous effort. Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression, and I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I will make my way to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would prefer to do it with Sayuri, my anxiety still shoots up through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out? It's not like I feel that way about each other. Besides, Monica said this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. I'll just go with it and have a good time. But like, it's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri clearly is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, you've been texting occasionally. She's extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard anything from Yuri since she left the club earlier that other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I have been worried about her in my mind. But Sayuri said, and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayuri before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often we made it a habit to simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. Why did the music stop? It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I headed to the bedroom when I finally found her. Sayuri? Yeah? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking Christ. Hi, Gemma. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a moment of silence between us. You haven't come over in like this in a long time, have you? Have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is messy as it always has been. I also recognize the stuffed animals on the wall and decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? So you already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed with the festival. The preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. More silence between us. Sayuri stares at me in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, there was when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sayuri smiles and shakes her head. That's no good, Gemma. Eh? Why can't you always just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get weak and accidentally express my feelings, I didn't want to make that stupid mistake. Then you wouldn't have worried about me at all. Hey, Jose Dark, how's it going? How's it going, my G? You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over. No. Oh, you don't speak English that well. I mean, Jose, no hablo español. No problem. I think that's why. Oh, that was cool. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayuri, I grab Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. Really put me in a trap, Gemma, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You've just been seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just making me say it, aren't you, Gemma? I guess I have no choice for this time. The thing is, I've had a really bad depression my whole life. Do you know that? Why do you think I'm late? I'm late to school every day. Because most days I can't find the reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything that I'm fully... Is that part of the game? Yeah, it is. What is the reason is there to do it when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed by a close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have been a little harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Gemma. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have wasted your effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet, but people try to care about me. And it feels nice sometimes. But it feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I've discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone else in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do. No, Gemma. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is everything could have been like how it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart, hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I grabbed Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Gemma, Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. Why would, I wouldn't have it any other way, Gemma. Sayuri isn't hugging me back, despite how my arms wrapped around her. Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts next to my ear. No, don't do this. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Gemma. Sayuri barely manages to speak for her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away, and if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Gemma. The only thing I'm not feeling is nothing, is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go, and she does nothing, and as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow, yeah? It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like me to spend it? How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then, yeah? Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you, but it's almost time for you to meet at your house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Yuri next to her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayuri is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead. I approach my house. I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness you're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take you into my room. Could you speak a little louder, please? Oh, my apologies. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Huh. I have cleaned it before. I cleaned it before you came over. That's pretty considerate of you. No. I would feel really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you're here. Hmm? Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would even be more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which in the process is opening the desk drawer of my. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Sayori's wrist. She puts her hands firmly on her lap. As if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you could help out with. Decorations and the other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to take our guests to a far away place. Although mainly we'll stop by. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity and for the cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. So you can relax a little. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped pot. Chat, my apologies for my head going in the gutter. I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let me right.
But here's the best girl. Change my mind. Cap. Ace, why the fuck were you so quick to fucking say that? Why were you so quick to say that? Just Cap. Bullshit. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. What the fuck? What? Oh, did I accidentally click settings? I plan to come over to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be that's amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing? Oh, this? This is a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? Well, my favorite contributors are to a positive atmosphere, depending on the oils or herbs you choose. You can change the mood and the air itself. You can feel it permeate through your body. Is that so? I think I'm hearing my dog. They're sick. Oh. Thanks. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. I got some food, but we're gonna be doing this for a while. So yeah, how can you feel it permeate through your body? Relaxation, positive energy, romance, and reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor swells through a small hole on top. Oh, that stopped. Jose Dark, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Unity. What kind of mood is that one for? Well, it's jasmine essential oil, so it smells so sweet, flowery, right? Yeah, a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine in the event it provides more of a relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel and flow with your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily, don't you think? It'll be perfect for sharing our poems. It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Smiles gently and clearly enjoying herself. Again, she reaches into her bag and pulls out several spoons of thin ribbon. Again, reaches into her bag. Yeah. What are those for? Well, did you purchase any origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We need 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon and hang them on the doorway. Then we can fasten the paper to the ribbon and create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It also catches your eye with while passing through the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were good at this, Yuri. Is that so? I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something she enjoys. Here's a marker journal. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, right. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character. Right, alrighty. I left my water bottle at my work, so yeah. I do work different paper on each unmanaged to manage my bad handwriting. Your unravels a long strand of ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into the bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver hand has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I really have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? You promise not to be, you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of the craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I just find it funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Uh-huh. Besides, it's really cool. It's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. How would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife and with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around and turn it with my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where'd you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness. I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow, Gemma. Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be so sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you squeamish, I'll wash it off. Now, without warning, Yuri puts her finger into her mouth and licks the wound. Well, this is new. Well, this took a turn. This took a fucking turn, my guy. Hepatitis C type flow. Hepatitis C type of flow. Indeed, Jesus. Without warning, yeah. I feel her tongue curl around my finger and started to instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, it's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird, but it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and I lick her index finger in return. Gemma! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. Ahaha. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Gemma. Yuri giggles shyly. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It's a tiny cut. And it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension quickly lifted. We resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it was nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to progress on the paper. We finish attaching the paper to the ribbons and we lay them on side by side. It looks better than I expected, but will be very effective as the door. Looks great. Good thinking coming up. Got me with this. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water? I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you so much. Just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up with too much, it'll be diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to get small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. But I put them on a plate to catch the paint drips, and then bring it back to my room. Yuri, yes? Come to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeves, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Oh, I see where this is going. Oh no. I think I know where this is fucking going. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought it would be something simple to look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the paper, starting with the colors of a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We hang it across the podium and in front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me if you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite sides, and we don't get any on so that way we don't get any on each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few drops to different colors, and the banner serves as a guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting a banner across watercolors feels like a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I don't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just feel like I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, or it doesn't matter even if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all that's all it makes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me feel happy. I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I know you'd understand. Yuri leans over to the banner and grabs an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time and our heads bump into each other. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri's head reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not. You just startled me, that's all. So I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on her neck. There's something on my face. Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel and I dampen it with hot water. And return to my room and I kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and the neck with the towel. There's something wrong. It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished what I started, I retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. Stop. It's an intense expression I recognize when she reads from her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently and halfway through slightly parted lips. What is happening? The aroma of the jasmine is giving me a dizzy feeling. Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls me away. Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up the brush again, and her movements seem clumsier than like she's unable to be unfocused. Did this chick really just try to fucking like drug me? This bitch had a plan and she fumbled with it. This chick was about to have a fucking plan ready. I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I'm finishing the night sky with the white dots and the scatter. Although looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here when you then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Ha 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 ha. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I'm just a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left. I was secretly hoping we'd have a little extra time after finishing work. Well, Nira thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to just wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the more important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her thing, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with her friends in a relaxed environment. But that means this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs everything, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine. We don't have much time. We didn't have as much time as we wanted. But we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so you're very thoughtful, Gemma. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that thing about you. Wait, whoa, wait, why'd the music stop? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? I don't have a... But even if I don't get a chance to... As Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri. Hi, Gemma. Sayuri. Just now we weren't. It's okay, Gemma. I just stopped to say hi. It's nice to see you. I'm sorry. I was on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll be all together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine. Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll leave you. I'll see you soon tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri runs off. Sayuri waves goodbye at her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Jamma? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Or does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sorry, don't say that. It's true, Jamma. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have wasted your sympathy on me. Wouldn't you, you wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you is like this isn't the burden on my mind is making it your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something why I wouldn't trade for anything else. Even if it takes an entire lifetime. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sorry, looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Jamma. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that you're more than that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri. It's true. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself, Jamma. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel, and that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand away from Sayuri's arm and I squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Where's Sayuri? Even if you don't understand all your feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could... Oh, I should have saved. I should have saved before I made that. You can come chill. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with you and with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having you around every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side, then we'll both be happy. Jamma. Suddenly, Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. Jamma, is this really okay? Yeah. I will Sayuri in my arms, and I pull her closer. You'll never let go of me. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Jamma. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayuri's grip around weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayuri? I'm supposed to be happy right now. This is supposed to be this. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Jamma. It's okay, Sayuri. It'll take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. But okay, I trust you. Sarah and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival our first date tomorrow, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Cry in Spanish. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. My dog just chilling. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Gemma. Sorry, gazes at me once again, smiles sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't understand what Sarah means by that. Are you saying that this is is this making you feel sad, Sarah? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayuri. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more and something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayuri meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I got. Sayuri is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Fuck. Damn. Shit, it is getting late. Of all the days I expected to be when I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I'm considering going to her house, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event are nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. Um, I feel more excited for it to be so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Gemma, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets in the classroom. Why is there no music? Why is there no music? They must be the they must be the ones she prepared that left all the poems that were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online, that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. That's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on the days of most important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. And I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Jamma, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell you about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really.
You really killing this
I didn't really plan on bringing it up to anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all. So don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica was being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets and laid it on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Huh. Hmm. I made a bad decision. And I kind of want to go back. But I couldn't go back to the point where I saved. I'd have to go through the whole thing with Yuri all over again. Whatever. I can do another playthrough some other time. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member of the poem nearly printed it on its own page, giving it a professional, almost a professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems are the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped through to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the other ones she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know. Before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never finished. It just stopped moving. Percent? Uh, what's this? Reading the poem, I got a pit in my stomach. Gemma? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem is completely different from what everything else Sayuri has written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri now. Well, all right. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal. At least wait for her, help her wake up. Even simpler gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday the things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's all I want to give her. I reach Sarah's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayuri? She really is a heavy sleeper, I swallow. I can't end up with doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That is really something that her boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on the door. Sayuri? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach of privacy? But she really needs no choice. I gently open the door. So, what the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Yeah, no. Sorry, I wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sarah I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best. Way to leave her hanging, Lan. So did you get out of her head? I No. I told her I know what's best for her, everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's why Sayuri needed. That was Sayuri needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, I walked her to school and remained friends with her like it always has been. I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't the game. This isn't some game that I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing is more than worse than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Oh. What the fuck? Oh, wait, hang on, wait, hang on, wait! What the fuck? I always tell myself it's about time to check files. Happy thoughts? Yeah. This is what I've got for happy thoughts. What the fuck? Look around? Wait, like in the image or like... Traceback? README? HTML? Log? Check log? This is nothing but just game files. Yeah, but this is nothing but just files for the game. Traceback? No. Characters? What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck? Hey, whoa, wait, hang on! But I have no motivation to join any club, so I'm perfectly content just being in a house. There's always an anime club. Oh fuck. My apologies. My apologies. My apologies. Sorry. It's just. What the fuck? Chat, we're down a rabbit hole, no other. Although I do need to fucking end this because it is getting late and I need to get ready for bed because I have plans. But yeah. Save the game. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I'll be around like 1 or maybe I'll see you guys when I have my next day off, like from work. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, no, I'll see you guys. As always, make sure to follow me on my social medias and TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, and YouTube. This VOD will actually be uploaded to my archive channel, so for those who missed it, you can watch it there. So yeah, love you guys. Stay golden, and yeah, peace out. Bye. Thank you, Jose Dark, for the follow. Thank you so much.